Everything Old is New Again, America's entertainment pop culture talk show.
It may well possess a rudimentary intelligence.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Felt a great disturbance in the force.
Hello, I'm Mr. Red.
Come on, bark like a dog for me.
Where's the goodies? Leave the gun. Technique and only.
I bet you wouldn't have done anything like this if Mom and Dad were here.
You filthy criminal.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Here are your hosts, Douglas Viviani and David Cohen.
Welcome to Everything Old is New Again. Once again, season or show 3. It seems like season 3 of Movie Mania Madness here on Everything Old is New Again. I'm joined by our very own Bob Barker himself, David Cohen. How are you?
Come on down.
How you doing, kid?
Good. I'm ready to have my butt handed to me again.
All right, so this is the third show of possibly 4, but at least of 3.
I thought we were doing 10. No?
It's possible it goes on. It's just such a great idea because we get to talk about movies. We get to visit with superfan Loretta DeBono-Selmeyer, who's right here. Loretta, say hello.
Hello.
SFL's here, and we are just enjoying seeing David Cohen get angry at these songs that I play for him that he really doesn't like and has to know trivia about. We talk about movies. It's just a real fun game to pass the time, and I'm hoping that everyone's enjoying this while Everything Old is New Again is
because we're enjoying doing it.
Correct.
Yes.
So if we enjoy doing it, we're going to do it. That's the bottom line. Am I wrong about that? Am I wrong?
I have a friend who asks that all the time in conversation.
Must be so annoying. God, that's annoying. All right, here we go. We are now on to trivia. I'm going to say to you right now, we're going to do James Bond movie trivia. So the theme right
this
now
entire
is, no,
game show?
just the first section here.
Oh boy!
What I'm going to do is going to play the movie theme. I'm going to ask you to tell me who's the performer and what movie it came from. I might, and I probably won't, though. I didn't do trivia on this one, but we might have a little trivia here and there. And then we'll have a thought. You can appeal to the judge if you've got a memory or something interesting, funny, or weird about the movie or your experience with the movie or anything related to the movie. You can get a point there, and we'll continue. So right now, we're going to play a clip to a song. This is now starting with Loretta. Loretta, you ready for this?
Yes.
Here we go. Movie.
Is it A View to a Kill?
It is. What
Duran
is the
Duran?
artist? Yes. Do you have any trivia about the movie? It's okay if you don't.
Well, no.
You have to answer, ask
Well, can I
David.
say who was? Oh, no, because he's going to know it.
Okay. David Cohen.
Mm-hmm.
Who was James Bond in this movie? That's not the trivia question. That's just the beginning. All right, that is all right. I have to ask Loretta that one first. Loretta, who was the James Bond?
Daniel Craig.
No, he was not.
No? All right.
David Cohen, who was James Bond in this movie?
Roger Moore?
Correct.
Oh, sorry.
This was Roger Moore's
Last
appearance as James
Do
Bond.
I get a point for that?
You sure do. I gave it to you.
Yeah.
You happy?
Very.
All right, here we go. Next one. You ready? This goes to David Cohen.
You can see so much in me that's new.
He's smiling because he can't. He hates. I love playing this for him. All this kind of schmaltzy stuff he hates. This makes it hard for him because I play him all the stuff he hates. Duran he loves, right? So he would have known that one. That's why I gave him this one. What do you got, David?
Well, the movie is For Your Eyes Only.
Beautiful. Who's the performer?
No, wait. Loretta kept mentioning her name because she sang every song. Irene Cara?
No, it sounds
Sheena
like
Easton.
Sheena Easton for Loretta steals the point. Oh, there we go.
How did you know that?
For Your Eyes Only. I love that.
She had beautiful eyes.
Who was the James Bond in that one?
Oh, well, that was Sean Connery.
Yes.
No. That was before Roger Moore.
Yes, Sean Connery. Yes. Yeah, Loretta, this is you now. Are you ready?
I think.
This is going to be a tough one. Here we go. Name the movie at least.
I know the movie. I can't think of it. That's Carly Simon.
Yes,
singing.
it's Carly Simon. Good for you. What's the movie?
I know the title. I'm just blanking out right now.
David Cohen. What was the movie?
The Spy Who Loved Me.
Yes.
I was gonna.
Loretta, who was the James Bond?
Was it Roger Moore? No.
David Cohen.
Sean Connery.
Yes.
I thought that was too obvious.
Going down in flames. That's okay. It's you're still winning. It's 4-3. Are we ready, David Cohen? Are you ready for yours? Loretta, you.
I'm not winning?
No.
I keep getting these right.
Yes. You ready?
Yeah.
Go. Kind of a hard question, honestly.
Wait, that's a movie theme?
That's a movie theme to a James Bond movie. Wait, it's just for David Cohen. It's very interesting. It's hard, but if you really think about it, it makes sense.
Moonstalker?
No. Loretta's struggling.
The girl with the golden...
Man with the golden gun? No. I
From
know,
Russia with Love?
I know why you're not getting it, because it's really odd. I'll say this. It's the first James Bond movie.
Oh, that Michael saw with his family in the theater. I remember him telling me that.
How about that? Which is the name of it is which? I'll take a hand.
Goldfinger?
The first James Bond movie.
Wasn't Goldfinger?
No.
Goldfinger.
Oh, right. That would be the theme song.
You don't know? First one.
No.
I'm sure we know.
Who's the girl in it? Catwoman.
Oh, Eartha Kitt?
Ursula Andress.
Ursula.
Boy, you guys are stuck on this one. I'm sorry. Dr. No.
Oh,
First
Dr.
James
No.
Bond movie.
we knew that.
Now,
She was not. She was never a Catwoman. What are you talking about?
Sure she was.
Who?
Ursula, what was her name? What's her name?
I said Eartha
No.
Kitt, but you said
Eartha
no.
Kitt was Catwoman.
No. All right. We'll move on. We'll come back.
No, she was not a Catwoman.
Let me Google that when we get back. Who am I thinking
Google
of?
all you want.
Who's the good Catwoman in 66?
The woman you said
Huh?
would see at the conventions?
Yeah, what the heck is her name?
Julie.
Oh, Julie Newmar. I'm confusing the two of them. I apologize. You're right, David Cohen.
No, Julie Newmar was Batgirl.
No, Batgirl girl was Yvonne Craig.
Yvonne Craig. So Julie Newmar, Eartha Kitt, and we had a Catwoman
And
on,
that's
right?
what I
Remember?
wanted to. That's what I was leading up to. Trivia question: what Catwoman was on this show?
It was a Miss America.
Yep.
Lee Merriweather.
Yes, there we go. I'll give the point, even though David Cohen kind
I'll
of
give you a half a point then. He said half.
Yeah,
of it.
but that was very cool to have Catwoman on this show.
Yeah, that was cool. She was really
and
nice.
she was terrific. Did you ever hear that
Yeah.
one? Go back.
I did.
You can hear it on Everythingoldisnewagain.biz. She's a nice lady. She's a very nice
And
lady.
Yvonne Craig is from the Munsters, right?
No.
No.
Oh, that was Yvonne DeColor.
Yes.
Right.
Arlo.
All right, so who gets it now? That was David Cohen. Wait, along with the lines with that song, what musical performer or performers were influenced by the Dr. No theme song in some way?
Who's answering that?
Anybody? I'll take a hand.
What?
The Beatles?
Yes. The beginning of Help, the movie, you hear a little bit of the James Bond, right? Mm-hmm. Loretta,
No,
I gotta
right.
give her a point for that. I gotta do it. She's got 6-3.
Loretta, did you know that, or you
I
just
did
said
know that.
Beatles?
I swear to you, I knew that. I listened to a lot of
Wow,
trivia stuff.
that's impressive, man.
Okay. It's impressive. It really is impressive that I know that stuff
Yeah.
too, but I don't get the credit.
Here
Okay,
I am
so-
thinking I'm doing so well, and I'm still getting beat.
Yeah, you're
It's
still-
crazy.
All right, here we go. Who goes? Who did the last one? That was Dr. No was David Cohen, right? All right, I'm going to give it
Yeah.
to Loretta. It's going to. You want to see the steam coming out of his ears?
Oh, no.
Wait till you watch.
Okay.
Look at the face on David Cohen. I play this.
But if this ever changes,
It's a good song.
I know, but if I gave it to you, you'd know it right now.
Yeah, that's all right.
Loretta, do you know
Loretta
it?
will
Live and
know
Let
it.
Die by Wings.
Yes.
Paul McCartney Wings. Now you're going to ask me who's
What movie? Live and Let Die.
Live
You
and
know
Let
that.
Die. So-
Now, which James Bond was
trying to
that?
think. I keep
Struggling.
getting this one wrong, so I'm
Yes.
trying to think what year that would have been.
Live and Let Die.
Was it Roger Moore?
You tell me.
I guess I'm going to say that.
It was Roger
good.
Moore. That was Roger Moore's first movie as James Bond. So we've had the bookends for Roger Moore here. How about that?
Love that.
David Cohen, I'm going to give you one that's really easy. You deserve it. You need something.
Goldfinger,
There we go.
Shirley Bassey.
Oh, nice. You didn't even hear her yet.
I love the way she says Goldfinger.
Well, let's hear her. She does a little something here. She's coming up in 2 seconds. I'll keep it on for her. Here we go.
Goldfinger, he's the man with the Midas touch.
Listen, I got to tell you, that song in my circle, my father was a big James Bond fan, and I don't know, you can't buy. Oh yeah, could buy the hours, but he didn't. But it was on whatever station he was
Yeah.
listening to. When I was growing up in the late '60s, that song was on all the time for like one whole summer. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, that was very cool. I don't know. That's just my trivia. Okay,
So far, we've got what? David Cohen's got 5. Loretta, super fan. How many you got?
I don't know.
8. Last James Bond question. We have others, but this is the last. We're over. We'll be back, holy smokes, right after this and Everything Old is New Again to continue with Movie Mania movies on Everything Old is New Again.
You're listening to Everything Old is New Again, America's entertainment pop culture talk show with Douglas Viviani and David Cohen.
Welcome back to Everything Old is New Again. We are hosting superfan Loretta DeBono-Selmeyer with David Cohen, our very own Bob Barker himself, for Movie Mania Madness. This is the game that is sweeping the country. If it's not swept it yet, it will sweep it. David Cohen, welcome back.
Yeah, okay. Sure,
Yeah.
let's keep playing.
See how he just gets...
I feel like, how many times can I get knocked out, hit the mat, and still keep getting up?
He's so competitive. He hates it. Hates it when he loses, right? Shh.
No, I don't hate it. I just, the repetitiveness of it is wears on you. Okay, I'm still there. Let's go.
I'm confused because we're doing this still by Zoom, and I thought you couldn't hear when I whispered. You can still hear? You can hear me when I
heard
whisper?
everything you've been whispering.
So let me ask, because I had my guy here with the to fix everything up here, in terms of the computer system and all. Is it better? We used to have.
It is.
It is better. How about that? We fixed it. We're up to date. Everything old is new again. Woo! Everything old is new again is new again and again. And David Cohen, is it for him? Which question? Who gets? No.
Does it matter?
This is Loretta. The last of the James Bond that I have trivia question, or we should say clips. Name the movie and the performer.
I'm gonna wake up, yes and no. I'm gonna kiss some part of. I'm gonna keep this secret. I'm gonna close my body now.
Okay, Loretta, what do you think?
Is it not Billie Eilish?
It is not Billie Eilish.
Right.
David Cohen, do you know who the performer was?
No.
Really? Madonna. How about that?
That was one of the new ones.
And what's the name of the movie?
Auto-tune? Because that's what was going on in that song.
Right.
Can I ask what the name of that song was, or would that give it away?
Yes, it will give it away. The name of the song is the name of the movie.
I completely forgot that she did that.
Okay.
I knew that, by the way. Just want to, as an aside, I knew that didn't sound like Billie Eilish, but I didn't recognize it.
Was that Dr. No?
No.
Was that the theme? Was that the theme from
I don't know. I'm going to know it when you say
Die
it.
Another Day. How about that? Who is the James Bond, maybe, Loretta?
Pierce Brosnan?
Yes, my personal favorite James Bond, to tell you the truth. What TV show is he in before James Bond?
Oh, my mother used to watch
It's a
it.
great show. David, do you know it? Look at the face on him. He's so disgusted.
Is there any hint? No, that's cheating. Okay.
Who was the James Bond?
Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
What TV show, David, do you know was he in before he went on?
The Nanny?
No. He was a private detective.
Yes.
He was actually not
Magnum
a detective.
PI?
He was an actor as a detective, and the young
Columbo?
young lady behind the scenes solved all the problems. Ephraim Zimbalist
Maverick?
Jr.'s daughter. What's her name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie Zimbalist was in it.
The
Wow.
Rockford
Point for that.
Files?
Yeah.
Oh, my. I know I'm going to know the name as soon as you say it.
Kojak?
Remington Steele. Come on. How about that? I got to get some points for something here. All right, let's move on. We have lots of trivia here. We're having a fun time. This is the greatest thing on the planet. If you enjoy this, we would like you to tell us that you're enjoying it. Send us a note at oldnewagain at AOL.com or everythingoldisnewagain.biz. That's .biz.
Are we off James Bond now?
We are off James Bond, and we're on to this one. Who's it? This is David Cohen, the movie and the performer.
Something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
You
Who do you
kidding me?
call?
I mean,
He needs the points.
Come on.
Who do you call?
Well, I'll get the movie at least.
Go ahead.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, now name the performer.
Billy Ocean? I don't know.
Loretta?
Ray Parker Jr.
For the steal, Ray
Ray
Parker
Parker
Jr.
I can't. I'm out of my league.
Now, any trivia? Do either of you have trivia at all for Ghostbusters? They can move on if you don't. It's okay.
I don't. Yeah, I don't want him to get the point. It's too easy.
How about name one cast member from the most recent remake of Ghostbusters?
Okay, I could do that.
Well, you're talking about the female one?
Doesn't matter. Any cast member. No, let's be clear. There was the remake. I'm thinking of the other one, the sequel. Have you seen that? Ghostbusters?
No, I'm to the most recent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm drawing about. It was at least the two girls from Saturday Night Live.
David Cohen. Their names are.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't know. I was asking.
McKinnon is one of them.
Was it Kristen Wiig?
Well,
yeah,
Kristen Wiig. McKinnon from Long Island, by the way, the blonde one.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, and
what's her name? Hilarious.
The funny one.
Yeah.
The big girl. Forget her name.
Just drawing a blank.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Who cares?
Well, what's her? Anyway.
Doesn't matter. That's why it's trivia. If you don't get it right, we don't care. You're not going to lose sleep over it. Will you? Loretta's
but Loretta
do I get
a
point for McKinnon?
She sure does.
Yeah.
It's 11-6 right now. It's kind of sad to see this guy go down in flames like this. Okay, let's. Loretta, you're next, right?
Keep whispering because I can't hear what you're saying. If you whisper, he won't hear it if we whisper.
Let's keep that fiction going so the listeners can believe that. Let's go right now, Loretta. An easy one. At least this is the movie.
Changing my name. Oh, what's your name? And I got downhearted. How did you feel every time that I...
Hey, Pumbaa, not in front of the kids.
Oh, sorry. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata.
Okay, there's the song's name is?
Hakuna Matata.
Yes, what is the movie?
The Lion King?
Yes. David Cohen, anybody have any trivia? You have trivia?
Nathan,
the performer. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nathan Lane, but I don't know the other person.
Oh, wow. She doesn't know the other
Nathan
person.
Lane.
I mean, come on.
Nathan Lane's fine.
Really?
I'll accept that. Okay. An Everything Old is New Again trivia question, David Cohen. What relationship do we have to that song in any way, shape, or form? We had a performer on the air that was the original Pumbaa. No, what's the little guy? Timon, the original Timon on Broadway. Remember this, David Cohen? From the Terry Winter show? The Terry Winters, where he that show where he did the, he was on 1 year. You don't know.
Oh,
he was on Doogie Howser. What's the guy's name on Doogie Howser?
Doogie's friend.
Yeah. He was the original Timon.
Wow.
We had him on the show.
I did not know that.
Okay. He didn't know that. He was on the show with David Cohen, but he doesn't. That's what I love.
Who's Timon? I never saw that. I never saw that movie.
You never did. Wow.
Lion King, no.
All right, this is for David Cohen. This is going to be another easy one. The guy needs some points, all right? It's one of his favorite movies. He should know this. Okay, here we go. You ready, Dave?
For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had
Can I answer
to be
now?
You.
Okay, David Cohen, let's hear it.
The movie is When Harry Met Sally, and the artist is Harry Connick Jr.
Very good. How about that? I might have a trivia question here. I do. The scene, I have two trivia questions. The scene, the very famous scene, where Sally...
Rob Reiner's mother.
No, where Sally has a fun time. She pretends she's having a nice time for herself. What deli, David Cohen, did that take place? All right. Well, okay. Now, another trivia question.
Well, are these trivia questions open? Or
no, these are for the party. It's only the third week we're doing this. Okay, now, Rob... Rob Reiner directed the movie. He based some of the experiences here on his post-divorce experience as a single man. Who was he married to before the divorce, of course?
Penny Marshall.
There we go. Cohen has got 10 points. He's still 4 behind, but he's made a nice little comeback for himself right here on Everything Old is New Again. Movie Mania Madness. But wait a minute, I think I set that up for to go goodbye. But we've got one week of time for one more question. Now watch how angry he gets with this one because I'm giving this to Loretta and it's a spoon fed. Theme of the movie.
and the artist.
Well, it's the Beatles.
Okay.
Is it Help?
It is Help. How about that? I have trivia for Help as well. Okay, I got 45 seconds. See if we can get this. Who or which of the 4 Beatles did Richard Lester, which is the director, say by far was the best actor of the Beatles? Loretta.
Ringo?
No.
John Lennon.
No. Oh, wow. George Harrison. In fact, he added scenes in Help for George Harrison to act in because he was such a good actor.
Wow.
That's the thought.
I didn't know that.
Trivia. Okay. And that's a Beatles fan. You find something new every day on Everything
I
Old.
only said John Lennon because he was asked to be in another movie.
Is new again.
It seems like we've done so many shows. What is the actual count?
We're at 214 and counting, increasing every week.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
All right, so let's say that I'm a listener, I'm a fan of the show, and I've missed the last 213 shows, right? Where can I go to hear this stuff?
It's a great question. We have a channel on YouTube. So just go to Everything Old is New Again Radio. Look that up on YouTube. Just throw it into the search engine. You will see us come up, and you will see all of those shows listed on YouTube. You can listen anytime.
Now, what if I wanted to find you somewhere else, like on Facebook?
Yeah, we're on Facebook. Yeah, absolutely. Facebook also. Just go Everything Old is New Again in the search. You will find us, and we post shows all the time. In fact, every Friday at 5 Eastern Standard Time, we post an old show so you can listen to it on the way home from work.
Wow, that's cool. That's new, right?
It sure is. I would suggest you do that. Everything Old is New Again. Enjoy. And you can find us on the web at everythingoldisnewagain.biz. Everythingoldisnewagain.biz.
All right, so Doug, people have been saying, hey, I could find you guys on YouTube. You have your own YouTube channel. I can find you on Facebook. But what about other social media? Do you exist anywhere else in the social media universe?
Yes, we do. We're on Instagram and we're on Twitter. At the same thing, you go at EONA Show. That's Everything Old is New Again. The initials right, so it's EONA Show. And that's it. At EONA Show. You got Instagram, Twitter, and I'll tell you, we post pictures, behind-the-scenes stuff, trivia, questions, contests, notes about the show, so you have a lot of fun. Subscribe to us, friend us on Facebook if you can, and subscribe to the YouTube, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
That's fun. I'm going to even start doing that.
It might be worth your while. You can actually know what we're going to do next week.
Good.
At EONA Show. That's at EONA Show. Welcome back to Everything Old is New Again. Movie Mania Madness. We're here with David Cohen, who's losing his mind because he keeps on losing to Loretta DeBono Selmeyer. Super fans. She's here for the 3rd week in a row, and what else can you say? She is really going to town here. We just ended with David Cohen saying something of that he has a trivia question, I think related to Help and or the Beatles, which was our last clue, last section. So David Cohen, take it. See if you can steal a point.
No, this is not fair. All right, I'll ask it. Loretta, you won't get this, but then again, I've said that before, and you came up with the answer.
Then again, she's 6 points ahead of you, so it's okay.
I know. Well, I mentioned before about how John Lennon went off and did another movie by himself without the Beatles. Do you know the name of the movie he was in?
Imagine.
No.
I have no idea.
How I Won the War?
Yes.
There we go. I'm right there with it. I'm right there.
You're a Beatles maniac.
Yeah, I guess I am a maniac.
That's not a point for me, though.
It is a point for you.
Well, it is a point for you because you asked
Absolutely.
me.
You asked the question, you didn't get it.
Yeah, but that come on, that's really hard.
Well, you asked it. That's why.
You're allowed to ask hard questions. That's okay. Am I wrong?
Thanks for caring.
Yeah. All right, back to The Godfather for a second. I have one trivia question. I think everyone's going to know this, though, so I'm going to do a show of hands. The director's name was?
Of what?
Francis Ford Coppola, The Godfather.
What are we talking about?
We're going back to The Godfather. I have a trivia question on The Godfather.
Oh, The Godfather.
Francis Ford Coppola. Is there anyone related to him in the movie?
Talia Shire.
Yes. All right, I'll give you a point. I tried to kind of make it confusing to give you the name of Coppola and think there's a Coppola. David Cohen, did you know that?
Yeah, I just couldn't come up with it fast enough.
Okay, there you go. David Cohen?
Yeah.
Think back to the show that we did about sound effects. Tell me what movie You're not going to get the performer, but what movie this is from. David Cohen.
No idea.
Know? Wow. Loretta's going to steal this one. Here she
no,
goes.
Well, does he not? You don't know, right?
He doesn't know. He gives up. He give up.
I'm just taking a guess.
Wow.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes, absolutely.
I never saw it.
Neither did I.
Oh, you poor thing. Oh.
I studied.
Is this one that came up on a quiz you took?
Yes.
Oh.
I told now we're heading into the dangerous territory.
Loretta off the head told us for the last 2 shows, plus she hadn't heard any of these, these songs on her review, which you did online, right? And now we might be getting to somebody you'll know. Well, okay. Any trivia for Pirates of the Caribbean? Anybody? No.
Never saw it.
All right, we'll move on then, because I don't want to get bogged down, but you should see it. It's a good movie. You'll enjoy it.
Why should I see it?
You know why?
Yeah.
Because whose question is this? Yours, Loretta?
No, it was David's.
David, you know why?
Why?
Because I just called.
But what
Saying, I love you.
What's happening here?
This is your question. Who's singing it? What movie? Underrated movie. Very funny movie.
I just called to say I love you.
I know you're going to get the artist at least, David Cohen. He's got his head in his hands.
The movie was Schindler's List. And
no.
The artist...
You don't know the artist?
The artist is Stevie Wonder.
All right, so you got the artist. Oh. Loretta, can you steal it if you know?
Well, I don't know. I was going to say Mother, but...
All right, I'll give a hint. Raise of hands. It's a Gene Wilder movie, The Lady in Red. You never saw it?
I
watch
know,
it tonight.
Okay.
You'll get a kick. I'm telling you, it's a funny movie.
Watch it tonight. Should I watch it after Pirates of the Caribbean or before?
Watch it before, because Pirates is more serious. So you want to do the comedy first and go into the serious after.
Pirates is serious?
Well,
I thought Johnny Depp played like a crazy pirate.
He did play as a crazy pirate. I'm having a hard time just even discussing it, because if you haven't seen it, I don't want to ruin it. There's stuff in there.
No, you can ruin it because I'm not watching it.
All right, here we go. Loretta, this is for you.
Okay.
You're going to tell us the movie, who's performing it.
And if you want to be free, be free. 'Cause there's a million things to be, you know that there are. And if you want to live high, live high. And if you want to live low, live low.
Another very cool movie that I bet you haven't seen. It's if you don't know this off the top of your head.
Was it Cat Stevens?
It was Cat Stevens. I'll give you that. That's your 19th point. Do you know what movie? David Cohen for the steal.
No.
Really? When Harry Met Maude. I mean, Harold and Maude. Now you got me.
When Harry Met Maude.
Harry Met Maude.
I'd like to see that.
Period drama.
That's the sequel. Harold and Maude.
I would never.
Oh, my God, what a great movie, you guys. It's all about life and death and what life's about, and participate in life and get involved and don't think about death. And it's a great movie. It's an older lady in her 70s, a younger kid in his teens. They meet. He's obsessed with death. She's obsessed with living. And they explore each topic together.
Who started in it again?
That older lady. I can't remember now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Off the top of my head, I don't know.
I mean, I've heard of it. When would it have come out?
Ruth something. 70s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ruth Gordon?
Yeah, Ruth Gordon.
Oh,
Ruth
I
Gordon.
liked
She was
her.
so cool, that
Yeah.
lady. I love that lady. Anyway, I'm telling you, it's well worth your time.
Okay.
Stick with it. It's a 70s movie. It's going to take time.
Yeah, I've been meaning to see that. That one I'll watch.
Yeah, and I know David will. We all will. But for the younger generation listening, I hate to sound like an old fart, but it's not Avengers. You got to hang in there, get to know the characters before, it's just give it a little time. Give it some time. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Anyway, how are we on? David Cohen. It's just I got to do this. The kid needs some points.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you got to do the artist too. All right, David Cohen. Where's it from?
Jaws.
Yes. Who's the arranger, producer, whatever you want to call it, involved in the making of that song?
Peter Bentley? He's the author.
He's the author.
No, the song, just the song.
Oh, the song is Theme from Jaws.
Yeah, but who's behind it? Who created it? Who's the performer?
Johnny Jaws. I don't know.
Oh, we've heard this name already.
Is it
once
John
before.
Williams?
John Williams. Yes, don't give up so easily. You had that. David Cohen. trivia from Everything Old is New Again.
You know, it is a little unfair because when you said you heard this name before, I thought it was the ball's in my court. I can answer that.
Well, but you didn't. You said you didn't know.
But Loretta jumped in with the answer.
But once, all right, for now on,
you could take the point away.
I will take the point away. But from now on, when you say I don't know,
I mean, it doesn't matter. But
no, but I'm saying once you say you don't know, to me, especially for radio to move this along, I figure you're giving up. That's just all I'm saying.
No, but that's not.
Let's just use that as a phrase
assume.
from now on. You know, like because I don't know.
When you give a hint, whoever the question is directed to should get an opportunity to respond. Listen, I'm getting my butt handed to me. I'm completely out of my league. But obviously, it's very clear that I like to follow the rules.
He's not going to be able to fall asleep tonight.
Take the point away.
If you took the point away, he's not going to be able to sleep tonight. You know,
I want Loretta to win fair and square.
He's going to toss and turn. He's got trouble.
Did you take the point away?
He may ask me to X this whole show out, not to air it. David Cohen, you've got to get this. Trivia question related to Jaws and Everything Old is New Again, and a guest that we had from Jaws. Tell me. I should say.
A guest from Jaws?
Yes. He was a very, very small part, but he wrote Jaws, the screenplay anyway. What's his name?
Didn't I say Peter Bentley? Right?
No. He wrote the book.
Is it Benchley, not Bentley?
Yeah,
Benchley.
It's not Bentley.
Loretta, come on,
how
man.
mad she got.
throw me a crumb here. Just
throw me a
let me have my
frickin'
Peter
bone.
Bentley. Okay, let me have the freaking Bentley.
Come on now, let's go. You can't do the trivia. Come on, you were here.
Wait, what is it?
Oh, you weren't here, I don't think.
What was it?
I'll give it to the on Everything Old is New Again. We had the screenwriter for Jaws. The screenwriter for Jaws was on. He also wrote The Jerk. Tell me the name of the person.
Steve Martin?
No.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
I'm so ashamed in some ways.
I don't know.
Hi, this is screenwriter and author Carl Gottlieb, enjoying being on the air with
I don't know who that is.
And David S. Cohen on Everything Old.
David S. Cohen? Yeah, I'm not David
That's
S.
what
Cohen.
I love. Did you hear that?
Where did you get the S from?
This is screenwriter and author Carl Gottlieb, enjoying being on the air with Douglas Viviani and David S. Cohen on Everything Old is New Again.
That's hysterical.
A real fan of the show.
Because I'm constantly referred to on the show as David S. Cohen.
What's your middle
Every
name?
time he says it, David S. Cohen. David S. Cohen. Never just calls me David.
It's hysterical. Doug is dying over here. He can't stop laughing.
The first time that name was ever uttered was by him. By anyone, any living human being.
He can't stop laughing.
I like making him laugh. It's worth getting my butt handed to me to crack Doug up.
All right, that's my big reveal for today. David S. Cohen. All right, now. Oh, wow, that was tough. It's tough to watch your best friend go down in flames like this. Oh, my God.
Loretta's not losing.
Oh, exactly. We'll be back right after this. Everything Else Do Again. We continue more movie.
I did the little left turn. I did the little... Yeah.
Mania. Madness. All right, let me go get it.
You're listening to Everything Old is New Again, America's entertainment pop culture talk show with Douglas Viviani and David Cohen.
A new car!
Welcome back to Everything Old is New Again. This is Douglas Viviani with, what's the announcer for, what was his name? Boy, the Price is Right announcer was on for 100 years. He would announce his name. Do we remember his name? I don't.
Bob Barker?
No, but I mean the announcer. That come
Johnny,
on down, Johnny.
Johnny something.
Something or other. Yeah, I don't know. But okay, we'll be back on Everything Old is New Again right here. Movie Mania Madness with super fan herself, Loretta DeBono-Selmeyer, LDS, challenging David Cohen for the title of all-time movie theme song expert. right here.
Score, please.
It is, well, we've had 2 prior shows and she's won those. I don't want to say that too loud. Right now, it is 23-21. David Cohen is very close, within striking distance. We have one more round here. And then we're going to continue next week, I think. Holy smokes. This goes on forever. Just when you thought it was safe to turn the radio on, there's another Movie Mania Madness show. And everything old is new again. David Cohen, I think it's your turn, is it not?
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Let's hear it. Do you know yet? What is this? I didn't clip this. If you could do it before the music.
Keep talking over it, Doug, because, yeah, that helps.
If you could get it before the music, I will give you 2 points.
I can't.
Tough, Dan. Will be tough.
Oh, the Karate Kid.
There we go. All right. Nicely done. Let's hear the music. Maybe you can tell us.
That's 2 points?
That's 2 points.
Concentrate, focus, power. Remember balance. Make good fight.
Make good fight.
Okay, now what are we
There's
doing?
supposed to be a song here. Where's the sticking song? All right, you know what? I'm not going to do it. That's fine. I can't get to it. I didn't clip it properly. So you got 2 points there, David Cohen. Any trivia on Karate Kid?
Yeah, Loretta will get it. She's so good at this. I can't think of anything that would stump her.
Okay.
I was okay. Can I ask a theoretical question? Doesn't count. Is that fair?
We'll clip it right out of the show. No problem. Go ahead.
Well, you don't have to clip it out of the show.
I'm kidding.
Loretta, okay, so what actor in The Karate Kid had starred in a TV show, a very popular TV show?
Pat Morita.
Why would I even ask that?
Name the show.
Happy Days.
I said actor,
Days.
right? So she even got the.
And it goes back to Happy Days. What's the Happy Day trivia for Everything Old is New Again? The relation?
Don Most.
There we go. We had him.
Tuesdays, 8 o'clock. Watch Happy Days with Laverne and Shirley to follow.
Correct. Nicely done. I enjoyed Happy Days the early years. I didn't like when Fonzie
He jumped the shark.
No, but I think he jumped the shark when he moved into the house upstairs, the apartment upstairs.
That was just the anniversary, by the way, of that was just this
How
week.
about that? So I think it's not jump the shark. I think it's move upstairs.
All right, I have a real. Okay, I have a trivia question.
Okay.
A Happy Days trivia question.
All right.
You ready? You ready, Loretta?
Yeah. Yeah.
Before Fonzie wore his leather jacket on the show,
I know it.
what color was the jacket he wore?
Was it a jacket?
It was a jacket.
Okay. I'm stumped. Brown. I have no idea.
Tan.
I
Remember
was
that?
going to say that,
Yep.
but I was going to say beige. But anyway.
David Cohen,
All
am I right?
Thank you, David. Thank you. Now we're even.
Yes, you were right.
There we go. Hooray!
Now we're even.
Do I get a point?
Yes.
All right, this is Dave. I'm going to give this to you again, another one, because you only had that was a very small question there. It was so limited. Now you have a regular one. We're going back to it. You can take the lead with this. Be careful.
Is this the? Do I name the movie?
Right, the movie
It's
and the
to me now?
performers of that song.
Oh, not the movie, the performers.
The movie and the performers of that song.
I mean, the song is La Bamba, but
Okay.
that's not the name of the movie.
That's the name of the movie.
That's the name of the movie.
Yes,
La
it
Bamba.
is. and
it
who-
was a story of Richie Valens.
Yes, but who performed that song?
It was Los Lobos.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, he is up by 2. Loretta, we got a challenge here. We've got 6 minutes left to the show. I don't want to rush. I'm not going to rush, but we got to get something going here. How about this one, Loretta? This might be hard. Name me the movie for 2 points. 2 points. Name me the
Braveheart?
movie. No. David Cohen, name me the movie for 2 points. We've had this on the show. We had a discussion about this, David, during the pandemic. The violinist did this song. Remember her? Oh, okay. Last of the Mohegans.
Oh.
Hands up. Who was the star of Last of the Mohegans?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, she gets a point. Nice. How about that? All right, we are literally 1 point away right now. 1 point away.
What
Are we
is
ready?
the actual score?
It is actually 24
And David has
to
24?
25. He has 25.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you ready? This is going to be Loretta's turn, and I'm going to give her this one. You ready? Go.
Through early morning fog I see visions of the things to be, the pains that are withheld for me. I realize and I can see that suicide is painless.
Okay, what is the movie?
I'm going to say MASH.
It is MASH. That's correct.
And I don't...
You're never going to get the performer. Sorry,
Okay.
I'll give you a trivia question in a minute. I just want to read you this. It's very cool. David, we did this a little bit, if you remember this. That song, they wanted to have like a ridiculous song with ridiculous lyrics to show how ridiculous, war is, how it makes you think odd things, right? So Robert Altman gave up trying to write it. He was involved in the movie, and he was the director. And he told his 14-year-old son to come up with the lyrics. His 14-year-old son wrote the lyrics to that song. Robert Altman earned $75,000 for directing this movie, which we still talk about to this day. The son earned $2 million for the music for the song.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
That is so cool.
Come on, that's unbelievable. 14 years old, you made $14 million.
To come up with suicide lyrics. That's great.
Yeah, suicide is painless. I mean, that's unbelievable. All right. Neither of you are going to get this right, but I'm going to try. A two-parter. Number one, who was the actor, by hands, that played Father Mulcahy in the movie?
In the movie?
Yes. It's not the same guy as the TV show. It's a hard one. I'll give 2 points for it.
Don't know.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. He was in Deep Space Nine.
Really don't know.
Well, it's obvious we're going to know who he is.
I will give you a hint. He was the voice of he was the voice in Little Mermaid. He was the voice of the cook in The Little Mermaid. He was in, remember the TV show that William Shatner was in when he was they would smoke cigars at the end. They were attorneys with Daniel Spader, or whatever it was, James Spader. Boston Legal.
Right.
He was in Boston Legal too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It's
wow.
so annoying.
He's okay. All right. Rene Aubergeiras. You don't know him.
No.
It rolls right off the
Maybe
tongue.
by his face.
I will take all of that out because that was ridiculous.
Sorry.
Well,
David, did you know who that was?
No.
Okay.
Who was it?
I still think Doug just made that name up.
Sylvester Stallone appeared as an extra 10 minutes into that film as a soldier having lunch, in case you didn't know. Thank you.
Oh, that was his first acting role, because I thought
It was.
but like before Rocky. I would
Correct.
say.
Before Rocky, he was also in something else.
Lords
Was
of
MASH
Flatbush.
73?
Yep.
Was MASH 73?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, listen.
Lords of Flatbush.
We are tied right now. This is for the winner. David Cohen, you're getting this, it looks like.
Okay.
This is going to be hard.
All right.
Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be found.
I told you it's hard.
Off my big home.
This is going to be for all the marbles.
The bees are buzzing
This
in
week,
the
anyway.
tree to make some honey
Oh.
just for me. When you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants, then maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you.
Name the movie.
They'll come to you.
Name the performer.
Oh.
Name the movie. Name the performer.
Wait,
David
wait,
Cohen.
wait.
You got like 20 seconds.
Necessities of life. I saw it. I've seen it several times.
Of course you have. You saw it growing up as a kid. You got I got to give you. All right,
No,
Loretta. What do
okay.
you got, Loretta?
Is it the Jungle Book?
It is the Jungle Book.
Jungle
David Cohen,
Book.
back to you. Who's the performer? You can still tie it. Who's the performer?
I don't know.
A radio star back in the 50s.
I don't know.
Oh, do you know it, Loretta? You don't need to, but do you know it?
Any hint? No.
Phil Harris. You don't know him. Okay. Listen. Tremendous game. I will give one question. Two a trivia question. Hands up first. The vultures in that movie were supposed to be voiced by who? By what 4 people? David.
Oh, what, 4 people?
Yes, the vultures.
No, I'm out. I don't know 4 people.
The vultures. You know the vultures in the tree?
Yeah, but 4 people?
Who was
I
going to
can't
voice
name
Not the
4 people.
Beatles.
Yes, the Beatles are supposed to do it. Yes, John Lennon. It was signed to do it. Lennon said, "I'm not doing it," and they bailed out. How about that?
Is that right?
Yeah, of course it's right. It's everything old is new again. We'll be back. Remember this next week. We'll continue. More fun, thrills, and adventure. Thank you, Loretta.
Congratulations, Loretta.
Thank
Loretta wins
you.
again.
Bye.
Wherever I roam, I couldn't be found. Off my big home, the bees are buzzing in the tree to make some honey just for me.
These days, the news is full of teen suicide, drug and alcohol abuse. It's depressing and concerning, but there is hope. Former WWE Intercontinental Champion Mark Marrow.
Champion Choice is a live presentation that empowers students to make positive choices and live their best lives. Teach students how to live a drug-free life, prevent bullying, avoid peer pressure, and keep negative people out of their lives. We are defined by our choices. There is hope.
To schedule a Champion of Choices presentation for your school or organization, visit thinkpos.org. You've been listening to Everything Old is New Again, America's pop culture entertainment talk show. Find us on the web at everythingoldisnewagain.biz. That's .biz.
See you next week. Same bat time, same bat station.